Hello, good morning, viewers. If you are new to the channel, kindly like, share, subscribe, and please do not forget to hit the notification bell. Mr. James Waymaker, we are seeing a new twist in Nnamdi Kanu's trial. Of course, Nnamdi Kanu was vehement that he was interrogated under duress, that the statement he gave to DSS sequel to importation of transition equipment into Nigeria was not under duress, that it was not done in the presence of his lawyer. And these have forced the judge to say, yes, I want to organize a trial with the trial to ascertain whether actually this was not transpired, because Nnamdi Kanu made it very clear that he was blindfolded from Lagos to Abuja. Let me get your take on this.
Thank you so much for having me on this channel this morning. I've said it time without number that the DSS have no any evidence. DSS under Buhari, because it's not this new DSS man, Mr. Jai, man who did this havoc by kidnapping Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya, blindfolded him and bring him to Nigeria. It was the DSS of Buhari. That's why I keep saying that Buhari and the former DSS need to come and face trial of this kind of atrocity they have committed against Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu is unfair. So let's go back to what happened in court yesterday. Don't forget that the evidence that DSS brought yesterday was what happened in 2015, where Nnamdi Kanu was under duress, granted him, try to get a word from him by fire, by force. They threatened him and all that, and they get that word from him yesterday. The DSS brought it to the court. But it gladdened my heart yesterday that the lawyers of Nnamdi Kanu, yes, was able yesterday to question them one-on-one. How do you interview, how do you interrogate somebody without his lawyer? Even in that video they brought, it was so shameful to them yesterday, because even Nnamdi Kanu was asking them on that video that why are you interrogating me without my lawyers?
So meaning Nnamdi Kanu know what he's doing.
He knows what he's doing. He told them that even if you put gun on my forehead, that will not warrant me. That's why we are saying in this country that this country have expired. But many people will not want to agree with us. You don't do anything. You proceed with the bundle also kidnapped very dark man, the DSS, recently. They force him to collect his phone, collect his pin, get access to everything. Now they have not given his phone. That is what is happening in Nigeria. And that's why we are saying that if not, it's in the public domain. Jonathan have said it, that there's nothing like Nigeria have expired. And from the statement straight to it, that's why Nigeria called that conference. Then call everybody, let's come together. If we really want this country, let the North come, let the South come, let every region come, let's negotiate this for Nigeria. Because Nigeria have expired since 2014. Nigeria is 100 years after 2014. Any moment from that 2014 up to this very moment where now we can see that it's no longer a country. And that's why it marveled me when somebody called this country a zoo and you took that person, you go and hide him under DSS that because he called the country a zoo. Excuse me, if it is now, Nnamdi Kanu will not call Nigeria a zoo. Because as it is currently now, zoo is far better than Nigeria. What do I mean that zoo is better than Nigeria? In zoo, when lions show up, every other animal, they respect themselves. They know that the king of the jungle is around. Whether you are hippopotamus, whether you are elephant and all that, it doesn't matter the size of the lion. They know the lion is the king of the jungle. But in the case of Nigeria, when we have the president, you see the Boko Haram will take our Nigeria gallant soldiers and tie them, do the video and paste it on the internet, and nothing is being done about them. All they know how to do is to galvanize, how to hold Nnamdi Kanu, how to hold Samuel Ekpa. Excuse me, if you are doing your primary responsibility, how come Samuel Ekpa right from Finland will be causing threats in Nigeria? Don't forget that when Abacha was alive, Abacha said if any insecurity that is more than 24 hours, know that the government have hands in it.
But this even take me to the statement that came from a former military personnel who retired from the military intelligence, who made it abundantly clear that it's time that the interrogators of persons who mentioned names of high-profile Nigerians being sponsors of Boko Haram. And according to him, those sponsors of Boko Haram are people who want to Islamize Nigeria. And the most of them currently are governors. So if we have those who are sponsors of Boko Haram, who are already governors, how do we now fight?
Now, the truth of the matter, the truth is gradually coming out gradually. You could see the effort the former president, Jonathan, brought in to end this Boko Haram during his time, where Nnamdi was the chief of army then. He fought these people with all heart. But this same governor who were sponsoring the Boko Haram, they are in government today. I won't name anybody, but they know themselves. They are part of people who are in presidency. They are in governors today in the north. These are the people who want to Islamize this country by all means. Don't forget, a few weeks ago or last week there about the governor of Benue State that politicians are behind this Boko Haram also in Benue State. As it is now, Benue State now is being conquered by Boko Haram. You can see the extent where we are right now, that Boko Haram are now giving newborn baby to their dog to eat.
That is quite unfortunate.
That is how terrible it is in Nigeria. And these governors now, they sat down, they are manipulating how to, if they want to even turn Nigeria to a modern Islam that the Yorubas are practicing, one will not even talk. But the kind of Muslim they want to turn Nigeria to is Pakistan, Iran, Syria, Yemen, where they restrict their women, cannot go out, their women cannot have education. Just of recent now, what if this week now, 4 Pakistan have been arrested in the north, who are busy sponsoring this Boko Haram, who are busy to try by all means to make sure they conquer Nigeria, they become Nigeria Islamic nation. Now this thing take me to Nnamdi Kanu. Where is the offense of Nnamdi Kanu? What Nnamdi Kanu was fighting for was against the Islamization of Nigeria, trying to force religion on people. Oh, you must become a Muslim by all means, you must do this by all means, and it is not. And you can see it's playing out in the southeast. That's why I call you the Efulefu governors. Those ones that you see, I've been saying it. You might be called Ikechuku, you might be called Uche, you might be called Okafo, yet you are not Igbo man. You are from Fulani. Don't forget that during the Biafra War in 1967, most of the Fulani who went to the southeast to go and fight the Biafra, they pregnated Igbo women there, and most of the women they pregnated are the one roaming as governor of South. That's why you can see everything that is going on. Just a southeast governor now is carrying Fulani man to become his advisor. Let me
even bring this angle. Shegumi, a Nigerian, was deported from Saudi Arabia. He was prevented from performing Hajj this year. And Shegumi have since been asking Nigerians, or rather Nigerian government, to stand for him. This is a man who recently advised Igbo governors to end the use against IPO. And here we are, bringing disgrace to Nigeria, far away from Saudi Arabia.
Thank you so much for that. You know, when I keep saying that these Muslims in the north, they are from my people. They are part of people who have destroyed this country. And that's why I'm telling Bola Ahmed Tinubu, summon courage and restructure this country, or you divide this country. Let the northern people go. There are a video that is going viral now. A northerner told them that northern are the problem of Nigeria, which I myself have been saying it. In North now, they don't consider Muslim in the North as the North. They compare them as pagans. You see the problem? Now, if you look at it now, Shehu Gumi was the one under Buhari government was telling that they should give Boko Haram Fulani headmen amnesty. Now, we're not asking the question, what amnesty are you asking to give these people? What are they pursuing? Or is the number 4? But as I talk to you, DSS does not have the guts to touch Shehu Gumi, because Shehu Gumi is untouchable. We see whereby all the presidential candidates before 2023, all of them will say, seeing Shehu Gumi, as if Shehu Gumi is now the god of Nigeria. We see this scenario where these Fulani headmen are killing people from one region to another. Shehu Gumi have not talked about it. They should stop. The Sultan of Sokoto have not talked about it. New Ribato will not talk about it. But when it comes to Southeast, Igbo should change Biafra Hero Day, which is May 30 tomorrow, to change it to Igbo Day. How dare them? They will be the one to tell the whole tribe. Before Igbo, they are more Nigerian than Fulani. Fulani are strangers in Nigeria. What we have Wazobia. We have the Hausa, we have the Yoruba, we have the Igbos. How come the Fulani now, they now have the audacity? Because they have used the religion to conquer the Hausa, the original Hausa now. They want to extend it to the southeast. I am not surprised because they have used their power, influence under Buhari as a Fulani man to impose somebody like Hopus Odema, who was number 4 position, to become number 1. And so they have imported somebody in a Ebonyi state to be a governor. In Enugu, we saw the movement in 2023 election that the Labour Party candidate in Enugu was leading massively. But at the end of it all, they turned it to Mba, because Mba have agreement, man have agreement. Allegedly, man have agreement with Fulani. And that's why you see that he's abetting the Fulani now to take their matter to impose it on the people. That's why the Fulani men are killing people from his state. So if you consider all these things, you see that the Saudi Arabia does not want the kind of Islamic in Syria, in Pakistan, in Yemen, that Shehu Gumi and the rest of his people are are practicing in the north. And don't forget that it is not Joe Biden that is the president of America. As we speak right now, the American president is Donald Trump. So Saudi Arabia allowed Sheikh Gumi, which the whole world knew where he stands. People who have sponsored him, people who have trained him. I told you earlier that Pakistan now have been arrested in the north. These people are coming to galvanize them, to teach them how to capture the whole Nigeria.
No, lastly, talk to us about this trending video where a local government chairman in Benue State lamented in the presence of a high police officer, high-ranking police officer, over the killing of children by suspected Fulani militias who were thinking that under the watchful of the man, through the Jagaban and the Lion of Bodidon, he will have what it takes to address the essence of the Fulani herdsmen. But this time around, we are seeing two communities in Doma and TV giving Fulani quick notice by the end of May. We are seeing another, a monarch in Taraba, saying Fulani must package his locality. Where are we going?
Thank you. I think my people from Benue, my people from Plateau, my people from Taraba, they are just waking up from their sleep. Come before now, APC were lying. The under government of Buhari was saying, oh, somewhere come, you are lying to Nigeria because you are PDP, you are trying to discredit the APC of them. That there's nothing like killing the way of Tom. Now, the governor of Benue State now, thank God, is APC. It's even a reverend father. Now, the killing in Benue now is getting worse than what was done under the time of Buhari. Right now, you can see they are crying now. How will you tell me that you allow your people fold their hands? Or in the name of Nigeria Constitution does not allow you to arm them. And you say people are Fulani are coming from Mali. It is the governor that said it on the national television that the Fulani men that are coming to kill their people, they are coming from Mali. They are coming from Mali. A foreigner is coming to kill your people, and you fold your hand as an executive governor of the state. And that's why I look into his eyes. I put spit on his face that he doesn't want to be a governor. If I am from Benue, I would have been one to champion for that man to resign. For you to come to national television and told Nigeria that Fulani men are coming from Mali to kill your people, and you did not rise up and fight these people. And that's why I'm highly disappointed in Bola Ahmed Tinubu, because the major reason why many people voted for Peter Obi and Bola Ahmed Tinubu was that because of the atrocity to Buhari government did with Fulani, where Fulani, it was Buhari that imported these people from different African countries to come and cause women. How did he do it? Now I will explain to you. Before 2015 election, Buhari told Goodluck Jonathan, he said, if you force yourself for Nigeria to be a president, I will make your government ungovernable to you. This statement is in the public domain. Why has Buhari not be questions about this statement? Before Buhari make that kind of statement, my people used to make a parable. If the child is telling you, a child that you can give birth to is telling you that, uncle, I will deal with you now. Don't forget, maybe probably he's using his leg to hold a stone, he might pick that stone and hit you. And economically, he has defeated you. Buhari have imported these people from Fulani men from different African countries. They came in. After he won the election, what happened? He could not control those boys anymore. And those people, they split everywhere in Nigeria.
So, see that this situation, how do we solve this problem?
The way forward to solve this problem, as I keep saying it, whether Peter Obi become president of Nigeria, Atiku become president of Nigeria, they will not do any different from what Bola Ahmed Tinubu is doing, because Nigeria is a faulty foundation. The foundation is faulty. The Bible says if the foundation is built faulty, what can the righteous do? The righteous need to destroy the foundation and rebuild the foundation. Amos chapter 3 verse 3, he said, can 2 or 3 work together except they agree? As it is right now, the Igbos are not agree with Yoruba. Yoruba is not agree with Igbo. Hausa is not agree. 3 of us were not agree, and we cannot form one country. It's either Bola Ahmed Tinubu stand up and take the responsibility and structure this country. Let every region be on their own, just like as America is. Donald Trump cannot just wake up one day because he have a problem with his wife and go and remove the governor of Florida and told him that you are not an elected governor. That's what Buhari have done in Rivers State. So Buhari should stand up and restructure this country. There, if my people from the north say they don't want restructure, split this country ASAP. No time to waste. Split this country. Before now, Japan, China, Taiwan, they were one country. But now that Japan have Japan has gone their own separate way, China on their own way, Taiwan, are they not doing well? They are doing well. Look at Russia. Russia was with Ukraine, with Finland. But the time case they split, all these countries are doing well. Who said we must be one in this country? And that's why I'm saying it, that nobody is in Nigeria. This name Nigeria is a fraud. This name Nigeria is a criminal. And nothing good can come until we stand up and do the needful. Let me tell you, what is the meaning of Nigeria in Yoruba? If you are a Yoruba man that you are watching this video, what is the meaning of Nigeria in Igbo? If you are Igbo man watching this video, what is the meaning of Nigeria in Hausa? But these Fulani who claim the whole Nigeria, what's the meaning of Nigeria? Is to tell you that the British carry everybody in different places and join together and say we are one. We are never one from the first place. The British did this thing to keep making us, to keep sucking what belongs to us. And that's why they use the Fulani who don't know their left from their right to head Nigeria so that they knew why they were fighting for Biafra not to get freedom. In 1967, Biafra have already gone, but it took the British to use Yakubu Gowon to bring the Biafra come, because they know that Biafra is the engine room. Let me tell you that if Biafra would have gone in 1967, Africa would have been a better place by now, because the Biafrans, the Igbo would have been a China of Africa, the Igbos would have been a Japan of Africa, and today Africa would have done better. But these people knew by allowing the Biafra to go, it will cause doom to them. These British were supposed to be the one coming to Nigeria to seek for greener pasture, not the other way around, where you see a doctor in Nigeria who sell his hospital, who sell his house and move to UK. Doing what? He's going to UK to do security, going to UK to do caretaker. These are the things that happen. Look at what Abraham Kore is doing now. Abraham Kore is through the help of Nnamdi Kanu, because 10 years ago, Nnamdi Kanu took it upon himself and was preaching this gospel that nobody have the guts to preach. Today, you can see the reality in Burkina Faso. Big man Abraham Kore, now he's doing it. Can't you see the way Macron, the president of France, is running katakiti everywhere now? Because now Africa now are not pulling out of France. As we speak now, Algeria has parted away. We are hearing that another coup is happening in the Côte d'Ivoire right now. It's to tell you that the hour has come. The time of freedom has come. And Nigeria to stand up and do the needful. And tell these Fulani men who feel that this country belongs to them. This country does not belong to them.
I must say, thank you for your time. This is a good place to let you go.
Thank you very much.